It's time to spring into something delicious with HelloFresh.
Every week you get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and recipes delivered right to your door.
Get 16 free meals plus 3 gifts with code UNFILTERED16 at HelloFresh.com/unfiltered16.
Thank you, HelloFresh.
Happy Ash Wednesday, everybody.
Wait, it's Ash Wednesday this week?
Yesterday.
Well, Merry Ash Wednesday, everybody. Wow.
And then this is when you give up things for Lent?
Yeah.
Okay.
For 40
Give up
days.
what?
Like
Anything you want.
Like sweets.
That's not fair.
Or tea.
I could give up TV.
See, we need to
Yeah, me
stay
too.
informed. We're in a war. We need to stay informed.
Nobody's watching the TV for the news anymore anyways. Everybody's on their phone going through all that stuff.
Isn't
Exactly.
it crazy? Like back when you used to go to like the movie theater, like in the 50s, they would show like clips of the war going on, or like in the 40s.
would?
Some people didn't have TV, so they would go to the movies. So they'd be
to
like,
see what's
today
going-
overseas, the Axis powers and the Allies.
Imagine having the radio on all the time.
That's how they did it.
I was thinking of that like as well.
Like they always had the radio tuned in, and it was just that was everything. It was their entertainment. It was their news. It was keeping up to date.
It's like reading a book. You have to visualize everything.
It was their
Yeah,
advertising.
It's like a book.
But like, I know what you mean. Like I was watching the movie Stand By Me, and they're all in the treehouse. It's in the 50s. The
Right.
kids are like sitting there playing cards, smoking cigarettes, and they got the radio on.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
It was a
It was
different
a
time.
different
time. It was a different time.
That's all
I'm
It really
Heath.
was. All right, well, let's roll the
do it,
fucking
baby.
intro. It's Coffee Time, baby. Let's fucking go. Woo! Woo!
And then you would take this through the back and make it a spitting cobra.
Hey,
Or this one, or
that's
this one.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Look, Mariah. Look, it's a cooter.
Stop. Okay.
All right, welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered.
I'm Heath,
I'm Zane.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah.
and we're Come on, Zane.
I wanted you to
The
do
one
it.
time I tried to do it with you.
I wanted to stay silent for this one. Go.
All right, and we are unfiltered. Nailed it.
Good.
Thanks, guys.
Let him
Thank
have
you
it.
so much.
That's
Really
a wrap.
appreciate that.
Yeah, hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday, Tuesday morning, afternoon,
Or
evening,
if you're late, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
or if you're watching this fucking 3 months later, which a
his
lot
birthday,
of you do.
Jesus' birthday.
Yep.
Whenever you're listening.
Yeah. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're having a good day.
Is your back feeling better, Zane?
Absolutely not. My back hurts so bad. I actually had to pop one of your prescription pills.
You're stealing my medication?
Well, you gave it to me. It was the ibuprofen, but it was the higher dose, so it really attacks
Those are
that.
I was about to be
Stop,
like,
don't waste
hydrocodone. Like when you said it was the high, and then you got interrupted. But
No,
I was like,
I know what you need to give up for Lent.
some hydrocodone?
Yeah.
I haven't had hydrocodone in years.
Since I got my wisdom teeth out.
okay, Rue.
My mom didn't want me to take them. I was in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
You don't need it. You're
No,
gonna
you
get
really, it's
you're
really,
gonna get addicted.
It
I'm
is
like,
bad though. We had to take it for the hair after hair transplant surgery. It really did the trick. But man, I remember I was like, I don't want
Yeah.
to take it before the podcast because it makes you feel so fucking loopy and like,
yeah.
Remember that time we
Not
took
there.
a bunch of oxys and we watched The Social Network?
Yeah, what are you talking about? No, I remember.
Did that happen? Zane tried to deny. What do you know?
No, I
Well,
didn't.
I had a bunch of oxycodone.
I think I had it for prescription and you stole it.
No, I had a tooth. I had like my tooth
Right.
removed.
We have a lot of them.
Right.
I had a big tooth problem, and they prescribed me oxycodone, and I didn't like having them around. I wanted to take
Just get them out of the way.
And so I asked Zay, and I go, "Do you want to take some oxys and let's watch The Social Network?"
We cannot be.
No, Zane, you already did it. You're not
was already
doing
done.
it.
Oh yes, because I'm a better person now.
No, this was 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, and yeah, I mean, and I will never do that again. I don't even like it. I don't even like taking pills now anymore. So
Yeah, so I don't know. Put that out there. Who knows? I just thought the sentence was funny. We did oxys and watched The Social Network.
yeah, we felt like I remember watching that movie and we're just like, oh, let's build businesses.
Yeah.
Oh, we could be successful. After
Yeah, we
watching
didn't
that.
And you guys are like throwing ideas back and forth, thinking,
yeah.
and then it's just the
we
next
didn't-
morning it's gone.
And we didn't even feel for the pain of the characters, like them missing out. We're like, sucks to suck.
Oh my god.
I wanted to start off with a big bang. So you know how it's all over TikTok, how you've seen those older ladies and people are how much they've spent on Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
And you know that I love Candy Crush and I play it all the time. Well, I decided I'm gonna look up how much I've spent on Candy Crush.
You went through bank records?
Yeah. If you could take a guess on how much I've spent on Candy Crush.
I'm sorry.
How much is a power up? Like $1?
It can,
Power up.
it can
I don't know what the fuck they call it.
$250.
$250.
I'm gonna
That's
guess
a lot.
like I'm gonna shoot high 600.
Okay, you.
I'm gonna say like 300, and if you spent $300 on this, all right, I'm
Okay, get ready. Get fucking
Was any of us
girdle
right?
your loins. Since I've started Candy Crush, this is so bad. Since I've started Candy Crush, I've spent $4,300.
No.
No,
That's-
no,
Zane, that's not
no, thank you.
that's not real.
No,
You need help.
you're done.
I know.
Done.
What's
That is
Zane,
Zane. That's absurd. That's an addiction that needs to be
Think-
under
you
control.
don't think I've already realized this already?
Let me ask
That's
you this.
2 months rent. for
I
a-
know.
Zane, let me
for a
ask you.
studio
Let me
apartment.
ask you this: what did you going into it think you had spent? Was it on par with what you thought, or
No,
were you blown away?
I thought like okay, like 450 max, because I know I play it a lot, so I'm like, okay, let's round high, 450.
have you been drunk buying like
No, I don't play drunk. I play it sober, completely
So
sober.
there's no excuse.
So there's no excuse.
Okay,
You know
so
how much actual candy you could buy with $4,000?
It's a lifetime supply.
It's not like when I beat the game, I get this fucking, get this check or whatever,
I hope your kids never listen to this podcast because there's going to be a time in your life where
You
you're going to
did
be
it.
tight on money.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, you think I'm full of money? Well, Dad, you spent $4,000 on Candy Crush.
I saw this girl post, it was a video of her mom beating the game, and it was like the screen up. I was like, you beat the game. There's fireworks everywhere, but she got nothing in that.
And
But
then-
I know she spent more than fucking probably, now knowing how much I've spent, and there are levels that are hard to pass. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I know she spent at least 20K.
okay,
I
but
still don't know
To
what
get
you're
to the end of the
spending
game.
it on. Like hints on how to
Like
win.
bombs and and the stripe candy and like lives and shit. I
obviously the stripe candy.
I gotta do whatever I have to do to get to the next fucking level when I can't beat the fucking level. You know what I mean?
Zane.
There's got to be a girl your age just like this.
Yeah.
I want to
So
watch.
baby, if you like Candy Crush, fucking hop in my DM.
I want to watch you play it. Are you smiling or are you like?
Oh no, I'm like this. Look.
Shoulders up.
This is why he can't go to bed. Are you constantly buying, like every day you have to buy something? Is it multiple purchases a day? Is like what is the
No,
frequency
it's not
here?
multiple purchases a day. It's one purchase every maybe once a week.
Oh, so you're like, okay, add $150.
Yeah, so-
and then you use the coins.
I mean, again, this is no excuse and still really bad, but I started in the beginning of 2019. I know, still really bad. That doesn't make it better at all. But like, this wasn't like a few months. This was like over the past like 2.5 years.
That doesn't make it right.
$4,000, Zane.
I'm not doing this in other games though. It's only I just
Yeah, but that's $4,000.
Is that a tax write-off?
It's not a tax.
It could be. It's on your phone,
That's
and you're
a tax
talking about
write-off?
it during your workday.
I know. Well, I mean, I think this is a great message to everybody that likes to spend money on games. The shit adds up.
Yeah.
And there's no need to spend thousands of dollars playing a game that gives you nothing in return.
How close are you to beating
Except
the
for
game?
time and entertainment.
How close are you to beating the game?
I don't think I'm close. I don't think I'm close.
I'm about 30 grand
I'm
off.
on level like 2,800 right now.
How many levels are there?
I don't know.
What did the girl get?
I don't know. She only took a video of like what you get in the end. I don't think she was on a level.
You can beat Candy
You
Crush.
can beat Candy Crush.
And at that point, it's got to be so sad because you've invested all this money into it. Now it's just over.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's not rewarding where you get something out of it. But rewarding is in like just
Oh, Zane, you have a long way to go.
What level?
11.
11,000 levels. Oh man,
What level are you on?
2,300.
Zane's like, I got to take out another credit card. Let's fucking
I gotta
do
take
this.
out a mortgage.
Let me get me
He
an
goes to the
Amex.
bank. Hear me out.
Bro, I'm like investing Anna, but with Candy Crush.
This is literally match a candy with a candy.
Oh, Heath, I don't need you to judge me on my problems when you very much have
I'm
your
just
own
saying,
problems.
What is the difference from level to level?
The different variations of what you can do with the fruits.
They're fruit?
Oh, candy, sorry.
He don't even know what he's playing. He's just swiping away.
I love Fruit Ninja.
This is
Oh wait, I haven't seen that level before. That's probably on level
Step it up.
8,000.
This
That's
messes with my brain. Like it does not even
It
look.
like kind of looks like a lottery ticket.
well, someone like you wouldn't get it. You know,
I think
it
it's the-
takes brains.
it's the fun colors. Have you seen people doing stuff where they like jailbreak their phone and they make everything black and white so you're not
Yeah.
addicted to your
you
phone?
Can, you can do that.
Oh, really?
You
Whoa.
can do that. You can do that at any time.
How do you turn that off?
That's a
I
really
would do
good.
that.
That's a really good
because
idea.
your brain gets so like just something about all the colors and the fun poppy stuff. You're like looking at it and you're just like in trance. Having it black and white, you like look at it and you just like function and that's it.
Now you know what it was like for
that,
people
look at
back
that.
then.
Like you wouldn't be stuck on your phone if it looked like that all day.
Yeah, that looks
News article.
depressing.
Click the home screen where it shows all the apps. Boom, let's just work. Let's do this.
You get canceled, so you just do everything black and white. Oh, I need to take a break from social media.
I just need to clear my mind.
Detox.
Wait, I know how to do it. I've done it before. Because sometimes I've done it when I've been on my phone, like in my bed really late at night, and I've just been like, it's still too bright.
You know what helps you? I have after 11, my phone goes yellow. It's like the
Night mode.
night mode. That actually
or-
helps me not want to be. My phone
Like
a
that
little bit.
yellow tinge.
Yeah.
How do we do it? I want to shut it. I want to shut it.
This
turn
is
it on.
this is what Logan Paul sees when he uses his phone.
I want to turn it on.
Very good. I forgot that he posted that.
It used to be on the
Remember when Logan Paul
Who was colorblind?
was colorblind? Was that ended up being real or like not real?
Well, I don't know. It was just weird because his reaction when he put on the colorblind glasses, it was like moved to tears. And then I decided to go through all of Logan Paul's like tweets every time. Like he had tweeted out, "Oh, I just love
Something
that
about a
fiery
rainbow."
red orange color of sunset. I love that." Like I'm like, you tweeted that 2 years ago, bud. And I looked up every time he had tweeted about colors, and
That's funny.
it just didn't.
All of his prime drinks.
I was just gonna say.
It's just black and white.
Maybe that's why his prime drinks aren't prime colors.
Well, whatever. He came back with them fucking prime drinks.
And they're
so
damn
that's all I
good,
got.
so-
There's oh my god, they're
Can't
amazing.
even say anything.
He's gonna win a Pulitzer Prize for that shit.
That is right. It's the Pulitzer Prize. You just hesitated, Zane. You executed it
What do
right.
you get? Hold on. What do you have to do to get a Pulitzer?
There's multiple different Pulitzer prizes. Well, wait, yeah, right. There's like
Could Heath and I get one?
For
Yeah.
Promoda?
unless like it's in the form of like entertainment, like this podcast. If it was that like
Moving.
right? Isn't a Pulitzer?
Are you guys moved when you
Yeah,
watch this?
it's definitely not moving.
Pulitzer prizes in journalism are made? So I guess.
yeah, we're fiction and an art.
Like reports and photographs. There's just like it's certain like I don't know publications of
Wow,
it's journalism, arts, letters, and fiction. So
We could do it.
we got this.
I want to win like an award.
Of something.
you know what we got?
I want something that is like on a necklace, like some sort, like not an Olympic,
like a fucking
medal,
like
some
Flava Flav, like
no, it's just
gold
some sort
chain.
of medal, you know?
Weren't we really close to winning an award for this?
No,
podcast?
I don't think we've ever been
Or-
We were
nominated.
never even
Nominated?
nominated.
Yeah.
No.
But like I'm over it though now. Like I know that we don't need an award.
I
to-
just
to-
would
to
love a
validate
picture
ourselves.
of us for getting up there and
Yeah.
just like going, you know.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Like,
Well, maybe our show's just not moving. You know, maybe it's like when somebody because you know what? I think people that isn't there because it's not people or fans vote most of the time. It's like people of the
the
Yeah, and
academy.
we're
of
just
the
not on
academy.
their radar.
Yeah, or even maybe they watch one episode and they're just like, "What the fuck are they talking
These
about?"
guys
And then they
are-
move on to the next.
Not it.
We just have no structure. That's why. I think that's what prevents us from.
But that's what makes us different.
exactly.
That's what makes us fun.
yeah.
I wanted to talk about our little trip to the nutritionist for our weight loss journey.
Everyone's like, "Oh my god, get over it."
I was really wanting to see a nutritionist.
It was
Just
amazing.
Lately, I've been wanting to.
Just somebody to test your blood because everybody's bodies are different. So like one diet won't work for somebody.
Yeah.
So it's cool
Thank
to be
you.
able. Yeah, she
giving me
lives off
shit.
macaroni and pizza, and
And it's still just losing every day. I fucking. I don't
but
get
yeah,
it.
so it was cool to like have our blood tested and know what works with us, what doesn't, what to stay away from. And apparently, I eat like a 12-year-old malnourished girl.
Okay. give
Wait.
it up.
Okay. Malnourished.
Yeah,
So so you know how we were on a calorie deficit
deficit,
Defensive.
calorie deficit.
defecate. A calorie defecate.
deficit diet. Well, it wasn't like the best diet for us to do. It definitely made us slim faster, but like it wasn't the healthiest thing for us to do. And everyone's going to be like, we fucking told, and literally all the comments were saying that. So sorry for not listening to you guys. We're just doing what we thought was like best. But so Heath was definitely very strict with the diet. He was very committed to the diet. Me, I was going around the back cheating a little bit, but not cheating in ways where I was,
those meals were piling up in the refrigerator. I was like, if Zane's following this, there are 2 shelves of unused.
When I went over, I saw like 13 of them being tossed out, and I was like, I'm eating all of them, and how is there this many left over? That means there's other meals that are being substituted.
It's because when I'm out, like when I'm here, I'm not eating the meals because I'm not home eating. But no, I was eating like two of the meals out of the 3 pretty much every day. But I was like going around, like I was eating my snacks, like rice cake with sugar free. I was like eating shit that I know Heath wasn't eating because he was sticking to the diet while I was semi-cheating. I wasn't eating ice cream, cake, or whatever, but I was like bending it a lot every day. And then it ended up benefiting me more than him
because I was not feeding my body at all.
Well, I was feeding my body closer to what I needed to.
It sucks because we were working out so hard, lifting for like an hour and a half, running, and it was just putting our body through like the rigors every single morning, and I wasn't feeding it afterwards enough.
You need like a little bit more sustenance.
Right,
like
exactly.
It was just like it was too clean, too healthy. It like you need something to latch on to.
I just needed more.
Yeah.
So we ramped up our calories, and I feel absolutely incredible. He's got us doing these. It literally changed my life. It's a scoop of almond butter and a scoop of honey. Literally game changer. So as soon as I wake up in the morning,
you add it into what?
No, just a spoonful.
Just spoonful, because you like our nutritionist was telling us like getting sugar like that in your body first thing in the morning like wakes your body up and you're able to.
It gets everything going. Yeah. But yeah, it literally saved my life.
And I loved hearing that. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, so we need more sugar throughout the day. And I was like,
Zane's in the peanut butter bucket with a ladle. Just
and then I found out something else, which was literally this was the best thing I heard the entire meeting. Remember when he was like, good thing for you, Zane, your body can actually break down all the sugars.
His body takes sugar way better than mine does.
And everybody's body's different, so that doesn't work for you though, right?
Yeah.
So if Zane can handle sugar,
you
and
got
your
so
body
lucky
can't.
with that shit.
I know, because I fucking, if I can eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner sugar, I would. I just have the biggest sweet tooth.
I want to go because I need that confirmation for all the people that are just like, shut up. I need that confirmation that I run off carbs.
Yeah.
I need that.
There's 3 different metabolic types.
Okay, yeah.
So ours is an equal balance between fats, proteins, and carbs.
Are you protein?
Equal of all 3. So one of them is more protein dominant, and then one of them is more carb dominant.
Okay, I think as if I go to a nutritionist and I don't want to be told what I need to eat to lose weight because I don't want to lose weight.
No, he won't tell you to lose weight.
Whatever you want to do, they will put you on a program to get whatever results. If you want to put on muscle, if you want to lean out, it doesn't matter what it is.
The thing is just tell me, go for these foods and just I'll check back up with you next year.
That's what he'll do.
I don't want a full meal plan.
Another thing too, he said stay away from starches before bed.
Okay, yeah, I know that. I try my best.
He likes to eat his fat cells right before bed.
No, I
baked
don't.
potato.
Not right before bed, but I'll eat fat cells if I have not ate all day. Like I need to just load up.
Yeah.
And didn't you say
how
eat
much was
fruit
it?
40 minutes before bed?
Right first. What?
Okay.
Eating fruits 40 minutes before bed? Is that what you said?
He said have like a cup of fruit before bed.
For your sugars.
How much was the whole sesh?
Doesn't matter.
Was it $4,000?
Well, no.
No.
You just pay. You pay up for, like, the thing is that you pay for the rest of like the meetings. You know what I mean? It's like an upfront fee.
We also went to somebody that is like in the entertainment world that deals with a lot of like big celebrities
that need to get in shape.
He does like Avengers transformations and stuff like that.
Wow.
This is our journey.
Well, Heath, you look great. Zane, I see every day, so I don't like.
It's hard to see
Like I
changes.
see you probably like once or twice a week, but when you came in, you were in a sad mood, but you looked amazing when you were upset. Like your neck was.
Am I like hot stuff? Like what do you think?
Well, yeah, call him hot stuff.
Hot stuff. I know.
There you go.
Yeah,
Makes me feel good.
Your legs look leaner.
But no, definitely switching helped a ton with like energy. I feel like I'm back to losing.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't losing when my body was like
I'm
hungry.
a big loser right now.
Only thing you're losing on is candy.
Losing money.
I think the frustrating part is for you guys is we always say you can go to 10 different professionals and specialists about
tell
your
you
issues,
different.
and they're all going to tell you different things. That's why
Yeah.
people in the comments have different suggestions
Yeah.
and stuff like that. you just don't know. But that's life. Like
And-
they're just trying to figure it out.
Right. I also want to I know everybody has different opinions and, strategies for doing different things, whether it's weight loss, whatever it is. But I want to give it time. So I can be like, you know what? I tried it.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. I don't want to be like
It's
2
like
days and be like,
skincare.
no, you're wrong. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You
Yeah.
got to give it
Yeah.
enough time
Like
to
a
really
month
see.
before you're like, okay, let me try something else
Right.
that works for me. Everybody's
For
different.
me.
So
To me.
To me.
So we do recommend seeing a nutritionist if you really want to change your lifestyle and
yeah.
more of a long-term goal instead of if you want to lose it quickly, just be healthier.
Amen.
And maybe one day if it works, if we see in 2 months we're holy shit, this is crazy, we can even share our what we've been doing.
Yeah, I would love
that
to.
could-
I would love to be able to
Yeah.
once we do this journey with Ilya, obviously,
Yeah.
and then we can put it out with the document. But yeah, our regimen, what we're eating.
Mm-hmm.
People have been asking what's the diet routine, what's the workout routine when I posted on Instagram.
We'll let you know.
So
And it's not a crazy diet too.
No.
The one we're doing now. It's nice.
before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this episode, BetterHelp.
Relationships take work, especially the most important one you can have in your life, your relationship with yourself.
A lot of us will drop anything to go help someone we care about. We'll go out of our way to treat other people well, but how often do we give ourselves the same treatment?
We all have stressful weeks, and it's really important to find ways to take care of yourself. Invest in yourself.
Exactly. So this month, BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you that you matter just as much as everyone else does. And therapy is a great way to make sure you show up for yourself.
And if you don't know what BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
It's more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours.
So give it a try and see why over 2 million people have used BetterHelp online therapy. 2 million people, man.
And I know 2 of those 2 million people, and they're sitting right here.
Exactly.
And again, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Zane and Heath Unfiltered listeners will get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Zane and Heath.
Again, that's BetterHelp.com/Zane and Heath.
Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this episode and helping everybody out.
There's this one girl that I met at when we went out or something and we exchanged number, but I didn't really remember her. So I was like, she was like, hey, met you last night. I was like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And she sent a picture of herself. How girls will send a selfie if
Say this was me?
yeah, because
Remember?
it was dark
Yeah.
or whatever. So she sends a selfie, but it was live.
Oh, God.
And you saw everything. So the selfie was normal, but when I pressed the live, it was her going completely tapping and setting up. I was like, oh no, you're not supposed to see that.
It's embarrassing.
I
It
know.
just takes that
The
It's
mystique
the
away.
mystery out of it, and it's
yeah, this fucking guy. Let me send him a pic.
Or what if she was just butt naked going, or she was on the toilet like this and it just goes
Oh, God, that's
Be
so
careful.
be careful, Amy.
Yeah, just turn it off. Zane and I just added a new member to the Zane and Heath team
Mm-hmm.
who's going to be helping out a lot with the podcast, getting stuff together. And he's actually a good friend of ours from back home who moved out here.
Yeah.
Jordan, you probably have seen him in our stories a bunch of times. But Jordan actually reminded me of a really funny story, and I totally forgot about it. And I wanted to see if you remember.
Okay.
Do you remember when we took him to the beach and it was... This was a long time ago, but we took him to the beach and we all got Four Locos back when
Okay.
they were the real Four
Yeah,
Locos.
we drink that shit all the time.
and
before the recall.
Yeah.
yeah, it was because it was the only thing we can buy at a gas station without being carbon.
Yeah,
And it's unsuspecting too. Four Locos look like big energy drinks.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looked like
Or
a monster.
Arizona iced tea or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
So we all got Four Locos, and it was his first time ever trying one.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went to the beach and we left him buried in the sand?
Uh-huh.
And he was literally getting waves crashing on him, and he started getting nauseous from the Four Loco, and he's puking all over himself in the sand, and the waves are throwing it back into his face.
I
and
remember
it's
him
going
being
back
buried.
and forth.
I
It
remember
was
him
just
being.
the 3 of you?
Yeah, it was just the 3 of us.
I remember him being buried in the same. I don't remember the waves crashing on his head.
Here, Jordan, hop on Devin's mic real quick, just so we can have your end of what happened.
Look at him go.
I definitely was not in that specific
I
spot.
briefly remember it because we all got pretty tore up when we were there.
Yeah.
So Jordan, we buried you in the sand. This sounds terrible. Thank you for forgiving us, by the way, and coming out to help. So we buried you in the sand, and then
Yeah, so so I threw up into the ocean, and the ocean just kept throwing it back.
Oh, no.
Constantly. and there was like a mom and her child just.
Oh my
looking-
God! Yes, I remember them being on the side
just
watching.
right next to me.
Oh God.
That's just something you see. You're just like,
Did we
Oh
leave
my-
you? Did we leave
You
you?
guys were so far.
He's still
so
there
far.
today.
so we probably left to get something, right? Probably grab something from the car or whatever, and we
Oh
left
no
them
no
there.
no
but
no no no! You guys were there. You were there. You
Were we
just
laughing?
You were just further on the beach watching.
oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, Jordan.
No,
We'll make it up to you. I promise.
Yeah, it was and then the ride home was just I was still like messed up, still throwing up. It was awful.
Well, baby, we like to take care of our friends. You know us.
Yeah, no, clearly.
It teaches you a lesson. Don't drink on the beach.
Oh shit! Sorry about that. But yeah, that was.
I was worried you were probably you could choke on your vomit if you're like at that age.
Well, no, he wasn't like.
It was like
He wasn't laying down. I think he was more.
when
he
when I
was-
when I
was up.
threw up, I emerged.
unburied
I
himself.
unburied myself.
because it was able to get muddy from his puke, so he's able to take himself out.
It was like
Because it
quicksand.
became-
He was just sinking down into it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It was a beautiful moment. You know, I'm kind of jealous that it didn't happen to me.
Things like that, the worst times can be the best bonding experiences, and which is
Exactly.
probably why we're so close today.
He was one within the ocean. Here
we are.
It was really
Would you say
beautiful.
you're Heath and Zane's muse?
Poseidon's
so.
puke? It's art. It's like a piece.
There's an
eye on the line. It calls me.
Oh man, sorry. Jordan.
Funny. Oh my God, I forgot about that. But
did too.
I do remember that picture of your face buried in the sand. I just don't remember everything around that.
It was a blurry day.
Wow.
There's a picture of him.
Somewhere.
It's definitely on his Instagram. We'll put it up here. But this was the day.
Jordan, do you have that picture?
I actually think,
Or
it's
maybe
in,
I put-
I
I don't
actually think it's
know.
in the yearbook.
Either you posted
Wait,
it or one of us
what?
posted
Yeah, I
it.
think it's in the yearbook.
How did that get
Wait,
submitted and
that-
approved? Because that was something
No,
outside
wait,
of
that
school.
was- no,
I bet
wait.
Jordan was on yearbook
was-
committee.
I was
That was
friends with the
past.
yearbook people.
That was past. That was after high school. There's
was
no
it?
way we
Oh,
weren't
yeah.
hanging out
You're
before
right,
high
you're
school.
right.
So that was after high school.
Wow.
Unless Jordan, you resubmitted that and like, did you get good grades in high school, Jordan?
Jordan was an excellent student.
Yeah, 4.0.
Okay, so you were right under
no,
Victoria,
no.
valedictorian Victoria.
Salutatorian.
right?
Valedictorian.
Salutatorian.
I think I held a solid like 3.3, 3.2.
That's passing, baby. That's great.
Yeah, better than me. I think I was ranked like 3,486 in the school.
We only had 3,000.
It's also by your grade.
485.
I was straight C's in school.
I was right at the edge. I was like top 11%.
Okay, man. What about you, Mariah?
Don't.
Stupid.
No.
Wait,
You
you were
moron.
And you would be in intensive reading.
Matt, don't even ask any questions, please.
Would you be in like intensive math too in school or just intensive reading?
Everything.
Everything.
Reading,
Everything intensive.
reading.
And it was fucking intense.
It's crazy how they called it intensive.
So
because
embarrassing.
intensive is supposed to be very hard, but
They
it wasn't
tried to
hard.
make it sound like it wasn't like bad. You know what I mean? They like without making it have like a bad like sound to it. You get what I'm saying, right?
Just remember it's just the class.
Wait, it's a question. Are you dyslexic?
I could be.
Can you pull up what dyslexic, what people with the?
Oh, looks like you got it too.
Irony.
Hey, we don't need to look it up. We
Wait,
got
no, it's interesting. What does dyslexia look like?
Oh, he spelled it wrong.
What?
Oh, he switched that.
You
the
look
Y
at
and
images,
the-
it's Mariah.
what does it look like? Oh shit. Oh, it's like
Oh, yep, that's me.
or that one, the first. Wait.
Zane, I'm like, what's wrong with it?
Oh my gosh.
You know, I could be because this is why I'm good at word scramble games. I can look at a word out of order and figure out what it says.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Oh, that
really
makes
good
sense.
at
Me
mixing.
too.
Yeah, like I just read.
Can you pull up one of those paragraphs that have the words jumbled, but you can still read it?
Like that first
in-
one. Go back. That okay. This one, right where we'll start with it. It says dyslexia. Look, dyslexia is
Characterized by difficulty with learning to read fluently and fuck.
despite
Despise normal intellectual.
awareness.
Hell yeah.
But wait,
I'm pretty awesome.
If you can't read that, that means you have dyslexia, right?
No, it's
No,
just
no.
showing like what their brain sees when they're trying to read something.
I don't know if it's an excuse or not, but I feel like that's literally what it looks like when I'm reading. That's why I can't understand
Really?
anything that I'm fucking reading. I have to always go back. Like I read halfway, I'm like, oh, I got to go back a page because I just forgot what.
I think that's your I think that's like your attention. span.
Zane, I think that's just
Like reading
your-
comprehension.
Yeah, like you can read memes and stuff, and if it's like some tea or some drama, you can like follow a whole chain of
I feel
stuff.
like anybody can read that type of shit. No,
No, I feel like it's because you are just hyper interested in it, and like that's what you
Yeah.
really want to read.
Like there
it.
could be a book on the dance world. I won't read it.
Well, the dance world, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my
Stuff
interests.
that interests her.
Yeah,
Like
I
a book of
wouldn't.
pasta.
Yeah,
a
I
book of
wouldn't
Game of
read it.
Thrones, I wouldn't be able to read it, or anything that really interests me. I wouldn't. Be
I
able
don't
to
know
read
what we got.
We all got something.
I like how we have all sorts of people on our show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really.
But I feel like a lot of people who don't do well in school are very smart and succeed post school.
Yeah, it doesn't always mean like.
Thank you.
it's
Like my
ridiculous.
brother got terrible grades. He just didn't like doing the homework because he was like, "This is
He's
a
the
waste of my
smartest
time."
person I know.
But yeah, I know.
And he was
I'm
just like,
very
I'm
on
not
the
gonna-
fence where like school really doesn't matter, but in sometimes it's good to
Learn the
be
basics.
able to be given a task that you really don't want to do and accept it and do it, because that's also what life is going to be when you get into the world
Yeah.
and working.
That is
you're
like the most important part about school. I feel like
It trains your brain
Getting
to
your
be
shit
like,
done.
this sucks, but I have to do this because this will help get work
I think
done.
Yeah.
I think
you know?
we should skip middle school. I think it should be elementary school, high school.
What do we do- what do we do during
those
middle
are the
school?
most important life.
Work?
Life. Yeah, work.
Taxes.
Get it. That's what my mom told me.
Get
Get,
a
a
job.
job. Go shovel the neighbor's driveway for $1. And when they offer you the money, don't take it.
could you
because
get a
that's
job in
rude.
middle school, or were you still too young in middle
No,
school?
you couldn't.
You're still too
couldn't.
young.
You couldn't get a real job, but like
You could
You
get
could
a
have
lawn
a
mowing job.
side
under
hustle.
the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I wanted to cut lawns for the whole neighborhood. I was obsessed with mowing.
Like
Was
a,
that your like me time? Like that you were in your element
I think
when you
like that was the only thing that I got allowance for.
got it.
So it was if I cut the grass, I'd get like $20. So I'd be like, I'll cut the grass every day.
$20.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Damn. My
And-
dad wouldn't let me near a lawnmower.
We started off with the push one, and then we finally got the upgrade to the driving one. So then it was fun for me. 'cause
Oh,
it
you
was
got
like,
the drive. Oh, well,
my-
that's why.
Yo, that shit is so fun. Like to this day,
How big was your lot?
we had quite a bit of grass.
Oh wow.
But it was fun because it was like this type of steering. So like turning would be this, and then forward.
Oh,
it kind
that's
of.
cool.
Could you do like the patterns, like the waves and stuff?
I never like crisscross cut, but like I'd be circling around the
why
sprinklers.
couldn't they just make it like a wheel? Like a
They have ones that are wheels, but to get a tighter turning radius, it spins both wheels so you can rotate in one
That's
spot.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had the wheel one.
Yeah, I actually had to cut mine with shears.
Oh, I had a head.
He's got a sickle, and he's just
Oh, I've done that before. The
Yeah.
the edger. What's that?
no
called?
the sickle. It's like the Grim Reaper blade,
Yeah.
and they're really long.
That's what it's
Oh.
called. I thought it was called like an edger. That's what you used
yeah,
to like.
something like a. look up-
Oh no, I was talking about the weed whacker.
Oh yeah, the weed eater.
One time I had to use a weed whacker to get the whole grass.
That's bad.
Yeah, this shit was all fucking lopsided.
Yo.
That shit would scare me when
I
I,
lo-
was a
I
kid.
love
I didn't want to
whacking
get
too.
close to that.
It's satisfying.
And that shit would hurt you too. You'd have to wear long pants to
Mm-hmm.
use
My
that
dad
shit.
could go outside, like stand on the deck and tell who cut the grass.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, oh, like my brother would just be like, just get it done.
You know what? My brother's job was lawn mowing, and my job was like the pool, cleaning the pool, scrubbing the pool, and the pool filter.
I know.
It's more work than a
I
dog.
would just clean baseboards.
Ooh.
Did your parents give you like a sock to walk around the house and just do all the baseboards?
I would have like a magic eraser
A
kind of a
sock.
thing.
Why a
She
sock?
would give, you know, like your dad's white like socks.
Yeah.
She would have us. She'd call all the kids in, and she'd give us socks on our hands and run around and do all the baseboards, all the windows, and you just go like this, and it picks up all the dust.
like a duster.
Oh, she was having so much fun with you guys.
Turn it into a game.
Yeah.
You missed a spot.
My cleaning task was the frickin' windows. I can't stand a bottle of Windex now. God, it just makes my insides turn.
There's something. Well, I was talking to one of my friends. She's a nanny, and she was telling me just like the nanny world and whatever is so interesting. And then she was telling me how about Mannys. I'm like, have you ever heard of Mannys? I was like, what's a Manny? It's like it's a male nanny, like specifically a male nanny. I was like, is there a whole industry for that? She's like, you've never heard of Mannys of LA? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she showed me the site, Mannys of LA. And you have to watch the promo for Mannys of LA. There's like a little bit of creepiness to it, but it's like also like, you just got to watch it.
Why is that man
Okay,
kissing
go down.
the baby?
Go down.
Well-
so people want like older men.
Okay. Okay.
There's something
This
off
seems
about
like a
it.
documentary about it, like after it's gone wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It looked like I was watching a doc.
But I do think it is like kind of important. I think certain households, maybe lack having like a male figure around
Yeah.
a lot of times, or like they're maybe very wealthy and the dad's a businessman who's constantly traveling. And
Having the male figure,
having
yeah.
a male figure, I think, is maybe good on like a child's sense of development because they feel like there was like another other opposite energy in the house that they worked with. But granted, that doesn't mean you need to have a
But
male present.
stereotypically, it's creepy.
Yeah, no, it's
I
like
get,
obviously
yeah.
I'm not like shaming the dude or whatever.
Right,
But like
I'm sure there's great
When I
Mannys.
watched it for the first time, I was
little-
like, whoa, that's so like it's different.
Imagine there's not a lot of male preschool teachers. It's a
That's
little
true,
weird.
right.
Oh, whoa.
It's a little weird, yeah.
How many male elementary school teachers did you have?
I don't
There
think
was
there's
probably 2 in the whole school.
2.
Besides
Mr. Willis,
not counting the gym
who I
teacher
think died.
Oh yeah, gym teachers
and the principal, but like
Yeah.
teachers, there was like 2 maybe.
I don't think I had a male teacher until I was in middle school.
And maybe male teachers that didn't want to deal with kids. Maybe too. It could have been
Like the
both
patience
ways.
level? There's
Yeah,
like-
that because women have their patience levels through the
More
roof when it comes to
nurturing.
like a motherly. And I feel like kids would rather respond to like a motherly like teacher than a.
Are you guys
makes sense.
sharing
Drugs.
Magna?
So just want to get a little fidget.
You just needed to.
Do you play with something like that every episode?
No, not every episode.
Oh, just when you're nervous. Everybody look.
Oh wow, there's the stat for it. 2.3% of preschool and kindergarten teachers are men.
Kindergarten.
I was thinking about maybe trying it out. Just trying out being a Manny for a day and see if I can do it.
Hell
Zane,
no.
I wouldn't-
No?
No.
I think I can be very nurturing.
I think they would like him because you're like a big kid.
Zane, you would
That's why kids
you would
like me.
forget the baby. You would leave it somewhere.
That's true. That's true.
Honestly, no, you'd probably. you'd,
I forgot that.
No, it'd be like a 2-year-old. Did you eat? Did you eat today?
are you hungry?
No, did you?
Heath, I don't know what to make him.
How did you not eat? I don't know. He doesn't know how to cook.
Do I like mash up the like
He's
so,
asking the kid for favors.
Right.
so I brought my lunch and like I forgot to get the kid food. Do I like mash it up? Like do I cut it in small pieces? Like I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm sure there's like a bunch of fucking background checks and like a lot of vetting and shit.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We are going to be playing a game called eBay. You can't guess how much that cost. So Devin
fun.
has put together a bunch of different items that are listed on eBay, and we are going to guess how much it is being listed for. Right, Devin?
Oh,
Yes,
easy.
and this could be a range. There's no limit to this, so it's really like
Is this how much it sold for, or what somebody's listing it for?
What do you mean? What's your difference there?
like the
like,
person.
This
put
is not a
price
bidding
on it?
war. Yes, this person put a definite price on it.
Oh, it's a buy
and-
now.
Yes, it's a buy now. All of these.
Firm on price moment.
Got it. But it's not like it's eBay, so it could be fucking like any price. Like it could be an absurd price. Okay, all right. So it's like the price is right, Matt. You should.
I would
be
love
very
that.
good at this game.
I think
And
so.
people-
but eBay
people-
gets bananas sometimes because
People
there's
think the
sometimes
things they
Beanie
have-
Babies get overpriced, or like, oh, the VHSs from Disney are like $500.
They think their shit is worth way more than it really is.
Yeah.
And you could list it for whatever, but somebody's not going to buy
Because
it.
they think it's priceless. They're like, oh, I
Right.
want 10 grand for this shit. All right, well, let's get started. Walt Disney's signature autograph from Walt Disney himself on a cardboard paper. Greetings to Nanny
Is
P.
there a certificate?
It looks like
Yeah,
it's
is
on,
it, yeah, is it verified?
That looks like it's on matches, like the back of a match.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
matches.
it is.
I thought as the second I saw it, I thought it was somebody's graduation hat.
Oh, it does look like a
Decoration
cat.
Okay, so is it? We don't know if this is real or not, correct?
Let's just assume it's real.
The point is like it. Okay, it seems like Walt Disney really stuck with the font.
It really
but
looks
they
like
messed
Walt
up
Disney.
the D because they did the. They remember how like the D looks like a G on Disney.
Yes.
Do you think they copied his signature when
In
they
a
did the
way.
logo?
So I think it's
they're asking
legit
for.
$1,000.
I was gonna say like 10,000 because people who have this stuff they.
Let's go 2,500.
I'm gonna go 4,000.
What?
Because there's a girl's name on it. Greeting to Nanny Pepe.
Yeah, it's like it
It's
loses a lot
personal.
of. So wow, so they're putting it at $400,000.
It's the famous Walt Disney, though. Keep that in mind.
Wow.
Find his bank statements. I'll be like, y'all want these huge real alligator stuffed skin trophy taxidermy.
million.
Wait, you
No.
can find this you can find this.
I
anywhere,
got
though.
friends in Florida that'll
that
do this
have that
shit for free.
Exactly.
$1,000.
I'm gonna go
5,000.
$1,500.
Oh, I mean, look at the way they put it on like the little rock platform with the leaves. So he put time into it. You
How
know?
much do you think this guy is asking
Chubs.
for it?
Look at that shirt. That shirt costs at least $150.
He's got one eye.
I'm gonna say 8,000.
Yeah, I can see it going $4,000 at most.
5,000.
5,712. What did you guys say?
I said, well, at first I said 1,500, then I said guess 5,000. I think I did, right?
I got it. I said $1 million.
Honestly, we should just make this guy's day.
I have
just
no
fucking
rate.
buy it.
We blindfold all of our friends.
Ship in a bottle diorama.
I absolutely love these.
Is that a real
That's
one that they
cute.
made in the bottle?
This is a few $100.
The thing is,
$250.
the thing is, if I made that, I wouldn't sell like to the amount of time and effort it takes to make that shit.
Exactly.
Not anybody can just do it. If I made that, I'd be like, no, I want $5,000.
But Heath, you have to think about this. This is possibly not theirs.
How do you
They
think
could
they
have got
make
this from
those?
somebody else.
They have to take like that stick thing and go in and then make it from outside and use.
No way.
They put the thing in, and then you pull on a string back the masses, and those go up. You stick it all in, like you put glue. You stick all the boats in their spot, and then you do a thing, and you pull up the mast.
So if you
the
see from the back, it looks like it roll like you put it and it rolls out, and then you pull another string that gets them all up.
Oh, I thought it was like all crafted from outside the.
No,
But still, that's a lot of work.
yes, it is.
It's still a lot of work. I'm gonna say 500.
I guess 250.
$250 sounds good.
What do you think, Mariah?
Few hundred.
$390. I'd pay for that.
Overnight casket.
That's something. Looks like Jeffree Star would want to be.
Yeah,
dead in that.
right.
This has got to
It's
be
either
expensive.
a cheap one or a nice one.
I
But
bet
it's-
it's like 5,000.
But it's lilac.
No, I feel like a regular one is.
10,000.
Well, remember that one time we had a fucking casket at Bellingham for the longest time?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
3,500, right?
Was
For
it?
the
Caskets are a lot.
They're
Yeah.
expensive.
It's expensive to get buried.
So
10,000.
Nana's turning 90.
10,000.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna go
I'm
25,000.
gonna say 15,000.
Whoa, that's a steal.
I'd buy that.
It's gonna come this big.
It's a miniature.
It's a tabletop casket.
Because it didn't say
What, a child?
I was just saying like a really tiny, like when you order from Wish.
it's for Barbie. You know that shit. That could look like it's small too. If you look at that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Charizard
They're
Cheeto.
definitely asking like 50,000 for this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wait, that's insane.
Right. Think about it now because how popular Pokemon cards are.
Yeah.
$100,000.
I'm gonna go 150
That's
grand.
pretty insane.
Want $20,000, but no one's ever gonna buy it.
All right, go ahead.
10,000.
Honestly, it's kind of a steal.
Multi-dimensional spiritual vessel. What the hell?
This is a common thing on eBay. These like haunted dolls. It's a very like well-known part of eBay.
We'll get it off the screen.
You have to think about people that love horror
Yeah.
and want that shit in their house.
And it's
which-
probably like $75.
It's Zane and Ilya's doll.
I would say 300.
I'm gonna say 400.
$250.
What?
How much?
$185,000.
I better be
Who
haunted.
owned that?
I'm in the wrong field.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Was it like in the like the real life Conjuring movie?
What is
Like-
it? Made by the Queen?
Yeah. What
Wait,
the
this
fuck?
is funny. Imaginary friend needs a new home.
I love she's like putting the hand on the shoulder.
Yeah, that's his head, Matt.
Oh,
$15.
$5.
We'll-
25.
20
Or it
bucks.
could be like a troll being like $10,000.
That's true.
You know?
$500.
and 2 cents.
Well, I'll give you my 2 cents.
That's- yeah.
that is overpriced.
That's all you're getting.
Men's poison rings that hold Viagra tablets.
Oh, I'd buy this.
Oh.
Vintage. Adorable.
That's actually kind of cute. Hopefully, it's mass produced.
I think it's like $100.
$100.
say-
Wait, hold on. What is a poison ring?
So it was like
Back in the day, they would
Back in
have.
the day,
usually they would put
yeah.
also a little sniffing powder. You can put a little like cocaine
Sniff-
in
oh.
it.
Yeah.
A girl I went to high school with had one of her grandma's ones of these. Like I remember she could open it up and like you could put cocaine in there. My grandma had it.
So it's very vintage.
Right.
So I'd say $150.
If it's solid gold?
Oh, it's solid gold.
What do you think is
It doesn't
going to be
say
the
solid
modern
gold.
day version?
Well, I'm
of
just
that?
guessing.
It would say like if it's being promoted or sold, I think it would say real gold.
I think they have multiple ones of them. If it's plural, men's poison rings that hold
If you look, you can
Viagra
see that shit's
tablets.
painted too, look.
$100.
500.
300.
100. I'd buy it.
Extra large sleeping bag with sheepskin fur inside.
Ooh, sheep.
That's some shit Emma Chamberlain would wear.
It looks like something you get
That's
off
like
a Wish.
that's gonna be $3,000.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
it?
that
This
looks
thing is
like-
called the Schlafsack Erwischen.
Schlafschlag or Schwarnischen?
Oh, very good.
The thing is that if I saw that, I would buy it. Great. If it was at an affordable price, I'd buy that because I've never seen.
Yeah, like if
that
you walked
shit
into
before.
Costco and you're getting shit and it's in the middle section, you see that, you're like, this is kind of fun.
Yeah, we're buying it.
Oh, I'm gonna guess $1,200.
Fur skin or fur
Oh,
inside?
it's fur inside.
Sheepskin fur
I'm
inside?
gonna say 3,500.
Yeah, that's a good price.
Oh, $370.
Wow.
Oh, what a fucking steal!
Oh, it's sheepskin fur. Is that just the fur from a sheep, or is
Is
it
it
like
skin?
Do they skin the sheep with the fur on it?
Oh,
so
fuck.
like there's that insulation of like the hide of a sheep.
It's a good thing we're not buying shit.
Yeah, is
like
this-
if this was like at a garage sale, we'd be like, that's $3,500. I'll get.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I have no radar.
Is this
For
still
what shit costs?
Yeah.
Is this still available? It is. We can buy that.
Yeah,
You guys want to buy it?
We should buy one thing.
No.
We show up
You
in
know
the,
that's worth it.
Zane, we're in the next episode where
I bet that is so hot.
She looks like a brown AirPod.
it does look like that.
Oh,
Oh, give me.
give me that.
Okay, it's a vintage kitty Jeep carnival ride amusement park.
My kids need that.
Fire festival.
Well,
I bet
okay.
this is cheaper than you think. I think it's like $500.
I bet 2,500.
I'm
Like carousels are like 30,000, 50,000. Sometimes.
25 grand.
I love how they called it moneymaker. Like, hey, if you buy this, you can charge people to ride it.
It don't even look like it runs.
Damn, that's a lot of cars.
6,500.
I'm gonna
How do they
say
ship that
The,
to
the
you?
price is up.
oh.
I'm
6,500.
What?
What
a
is
Britney
this?
Spears rookie card, 2001 Sports Illustrated for kids.
Oh,
but this is the ones you used to peel off the back on
Yes.
a Sports
Oh,
Illustrated.
yeah.
Remember? Because look at like how it's perforated on the
Yeah.
sides. This is like
Nothing.
$50, $30. This is
But somebody's probably thinking I could get so much for this.
Look how they set it up too. They're not
Yeah.
selling this shit for $30.
They're gonna ask for something crazy,
I'm gonna say 500.
like 500 to 1,000.
$50.
$1,000.
Wow.
I probably had that at one
Zane-
point.
Get real.
we get it. We
Get
get it.
real.
we understand.
Pope Francis signed autographed baseball.
That's cool. I would buy it.
How much would you spend on that?
My parents would love that. I'd spend. I would genuinely for my parents $200.
I think the signature
Okay.
is so aesthetically pleasing on the baseball,
I
so I
love
think
it.
that makes the rate go higher.
It's Pope
okay, hold on.
Francis.
6, maybe 15,000.
Was he a big pope?
He's
He's
the Pope.
Oh, he's the pope right now.
Yeah. But I feel like some pizzeria would be like, oh, we got to get the baseball
yeah.
signed by
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Pope.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going to say 50 grand.
I love that they have him signing it. That's cute.
That's a good price. I'm gonna go 30 grand.
If Walt Disney matches signed specifically to somebody was what, $400,000?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
100,000.
Okay, wait. I
50,000.
changed my answer. I'm gonna say
You know how many people love baseball and the Pope at the same time?
that's true. Okay,
Every Catholic ever.
$280,000.
$100,000.
$1.5 million.
Yeah.
50,000.
Let's go crazy. 2 million.
Oh,
27,000.
That's not a bad gift. If
That
you were a
is.
rich person who like, what am I saying, like New York, but just those like hardcore like Italian
Yeah.
Catholics out there
Yeah.
who are
The
like,
mobster.
I got this for you.
Like Vince
Like-
would definitely buy that. He would buy
Yeah.
that baseball. It's in perfect condition. It's like it looks really nice.
Is he signing it on a baseball holder?
Yeah,
That's so cute.
that is not a bad gift. Not a bad gift.
Have you seen the colors that Disney uses? Like I forget the names of them, but it's like blend in blue and disappearing like green or something like that. So they'll paint buildings and stuff they don't want to stand out. These
Oh, yes.
two specific colors.
Like in the distance.
and you literally won't notice it. It's the craziest thing.
It's
go away green and blending blue.
Wait, I'm confused. What do you mean
So-
by like?
when
so-
you're in a certain town.
Yes.
What are they called there? Different.
like different little like worlds within Disney. They paint buildings this color so you don't notice them. It's so the building doesn't stand out like where you
images.
go to Google Images.
Like pretend in Disney, if there's like an Italy section and a Japan section, you'll see Japan still in the background.
Yeah.
But they painted a different color, so when you're in Italy, you don't see any Japan.
Got it.
Yes, it blends into the sky, and the green stuff just blends into like the foliage and the trees and stuff. when it's like
Yeah,
usually like
click-
that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so you like the building doesn't stand out. It kind of, as you're walking around, it just kind of blends.
They don't want it. They don't want it too poppy. Like all their buildings like to
It
be
just
this like.
Ruins the
it ruins the illusion on your eyes.
Meanwhile, Six Flags colors fucking red, blue, green, yellow. all over the
Overstimulation.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's great for us. I love that shit.
Yeah, it gets the people going.
You know how many? I mean, this is an awful promo because I love Six Flags, but do you know how many people die at Six Flags every year?
No, please
Every
don't tell
year
me.
Yeah.
at the park
Wait.
via accidents or just
forgot
keeling
the
over
number,
and
but
dying.
There's like a few people that die every year
From
Eight.
from rides.
Wait,
from rides.
Six Flags also has a lot of locations.
not
a lot
an
of
doesn't make it right.
no. I would say 8 people die.
I would say less than 1.
But I also think that they try to like hide it.
8?
too.
What the fuck is wrong with me? 8 people die at Six Flags a year?
Just kidding. Cut that. I love Six Flags.
You know how many people die a year at Six Flags?
0. Because Six Flags.
Actually,
is
I don't
safe.
know. Let's look it up. Oh, it's none? Okay. Like he was about to get us to never
I
go
know.
again.
I'm just trying to keep it spooky
Yo,
up in this.
there's nothing worse than when somebody tells you a fact that isn't true and then you go tell all your friends because you fucking, they were so convincing when you heard it.
That is how
And then
rumors start.
I could have said any number. I would have been like, you see,
I would have told people. I would have been on somebody else's podcast being like, you know how many people
die at Six Flags a year.
Oh, God.
This is bad. I should shut my fucking trap. Speaking of spooky, did you guys hear or did you guys see that video of I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. The video of all the fucking birds in New Mexico
That are
were all
dropping?
flying over a house, and then they all just fucking collapsed. It was like hundreds of birds
They were
at
on a
once.
They were on a power line.
But the thing is that it was while they were flying.
Well, the power line collapsed, so some of them went to fly away, and the others died.
Just pretty much like they were flying away, but they were in
There was
shock.
another angle of them on the power line.
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that makes me
Scary.
want to throw up.
That's like confirmed 100% that it was a power line.
I did
Yes,
see.
I think
because I
the
saw a
video
bunch of comments saying that
There's
like
there's another angle of them on the power line.
oh really?
And
I
it-
didn't see that angle. That's fucking insane.
Oh, that.
Could you
Can you
imagine somebody
just
walking?
Oh my god.
I would have the heebie-jeebies.
It's like the movie The Birds.
I would think like the
Yeah.
world was ending if you walked outside.
Or
and
you just had like a
saw.
bad omen. If that happened right where you
Oh
were
yeah,
walking,
I would
you
move those houses.
Yeah.
I up for sale.
Imagine if it was like a birthday party.
Children's birthday party.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
double homicide. That fucking. So when I first watched that, I thought something like because all the comments were like, guys, it was not a power line, blah 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 blah. So in my head, I was like, this just happened, and
End of the
it was
world.
not explained. Like nobody explained what happened. Well, that ends the spooky segment.
There's been multiple instances of this happening though.
Yeah, so
with
maybe it's
birds
two
just
different
dropping.
instances.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
They fell so.
What?
They
All
fell
the
so
birds
fast.
died in 1970 something, with Reagan replacing them with spies. The birds
There's-
work for the bourgeoisie.
There's people that really think that birds are drones.
This is the silliest
insane.
shit.
like that birds. There's like a whole movement like birds aren't real, and that they think. They're
We've
just-
all seen birds like opened. Like I feel like we would have known by now if there were.
Imagine you're like,
drones.
I'm gonna prove it to you guys. Watch this. It's gonna, and then you open it and it's like Robotronic.
Did y'all get that in Florida though? Like huge birds would just like swarm an area,
Yeah.
like at an intersection.
Kind of, you'd see like the migration.
But there was a lot.
Like
migration.
a few days out of a year, it would just be like the birds just like dominated like the whole intersection of like a town.
Yeah.
Oh, fun fact that we learned from Alaska: the insects in Alaska altogether weigh more than all the mammals in Alaska.
Oh no!
How disgusting is that?
Holy
That's fucking
In a way, it
insane.
makes sense.
Did you see a lot of?
It was mosquito central. We could not get away from them. It was so bad.
It was awful. We
Like-
were bit up.
You couldn't even go
Head to
outside
toe.
and like enjoy it.
Beautiful, but you were getting.
It could have been like the time of the year too.
Who
we went.
finds that out?
Well, I think mathematically, if you do the math of like how many of
Right.
the insects are,
But you
and
got
then
one
times-
moose.
and then you buy the weight exactly. But how many mooses are
Right,
there
how do
compared
they
to as
know?
many insects as there are? It like
How do you know how many? Who's counting insects?
Like, look at how many grains of sand there are. One grain of sand is like that much, but if you have a whole bunch of it, it weighs a shit ton. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, but
remember that stupid question? It's like, what's heavier, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers?
They're the same.
She's
God,
like, she's like
Mariah.
brick, obviously.
Put her in the
that's
advanced
stupid.
class.
Like, duh.
let's do it,
Did y'all have gifted and talented? Like
Ours
class?
was called gifted.
The gifted class.
What
It was
that's
called
so fucked up.
Horrible.
enrichment.
Enrichment. I like that word a little bit better than gifted because
That-
it's like they get a prize. like what's going on in there? Christmas?
The magnet program. Come on, give me a fucking.
Oh yeah. Well, Magnet was like
Ev-
anybody
everybody-
could be in Magnet.
No, it was. You could tell us shit was separated. Come on.
Well, the gifted kids got to like get a hamster and take it home because you know, like
wait,
they.
what?
Wait, I took a hamster home in second
Oh,
grade.
you did?
Gifted
But we had to get permission slips from your parents, and they put it in a circle, and they put the hamster in the middle after every like end of the semester or school year or whatever, and whichever one the hamster went to, they got to take it home.
I feel like ours we had where you took it home for the day and it got like passed around.
Yeah, that's cool.
Back to gifted. It just sounds like you're born better. Like,
Yeah, you're gifted.
oh,
You're a gift.
yeah, that's a gifted child. And then you're like, why wasn't I?
They called ours also the primary class, and it was a combination of kids who were in your grade, and then other kids who were in the grade ahead, and they would put all of those into one class. Mm-hmm. It was really strange.
Yeah, some of ours got to go with the grade above.
It's
Yeah.
giving one room schoolhouse.
Remember, like dual enrollment. Was that for like if anybody wanted to,
That's if you wanted to get college credits done while you were still in high school.
and anybody could do that. You didn't have to have a certain like amount of credits to do that. Because I remember those kids, they didn't have to go to school for 6 hours a day. They could only go to school for like 2 hours a day.
What?
And they
I
got
think-
to do.
I think
What?
if you were so far ahead and had already completed your high school requirements.
So you had to be really smart in order to do the dual enrollment.
Yeah, I think so.
What's just really sad about the gifted thing is that it means, and since we weren't in it, that means at one point in our life, like the teacher got the email and like looked at the students and was like, not him. You know, like
Yeah.
Somebody chose
we didn't
for us.
make the club because someone didn't believe that
I think
we had the
we're still bitter about it, I think.
I'm a little bitter where I'm like, I wish I could go back and like
Try a little harder.
like what did I do? Did I get something wrong? Did I just do something cringe? And she's like,
Not it.
I was just talking about Disney Channel too much. It's like you're not
Or
gonna
you try to go above and beyond in your work and it just did not, not suffice her.
The only classes I excelled in were, well, middle school was wood shop and plastics, and then high school was all my electives.
Hands-on stuff.
Like
Wood
yeah,
shop and plastics?
Yeah.
What are you doing in
It's
for
like,
plastics?
didn't you say you guys had like mechanic or was that your school?
we had automotive, but that was
high school for us. We had
high school, but it was something you would have to do after school, and it didn't count for anything.
Oh, we had auto
in
shop.
middle school we
didn't
had
have that.
wood shop and plastics.
Like you would just make things out of plastic?
You would take plastic, like they would just give you
Molds.
slabs, and you would like do the buffing and the sawing
Got
and
it.
like you can engrave things on it. And
Oh,
then
cool.
What would you make? Like
Wood
what's something
shop.
you'd make out of it?
wood shop we would do pencils, clocks.
stool.
No, we wouldn't do like big stuff. Stuff that
Birdhouses,
you could
stool
take
tests.
home.
What would you
we
make?
didn't
Like
do
what's
anything
something you'd
fun.
make out of a plastic? I'm just curious. I can't like imagine it in my head right now.
Like
ceramic.
rulers.
Got it.
Okay.
That's interesting.
In elementary, we had the art class where we would make like little pots and stuff, and then you paint it.
Yeah.
Throw it in the kiln.
My mom still has, like, instead of, you know how we made cups and bowls and stuff
Yeah.
like that, my mom made ashtrays. Like, they all had to make ashtrays because everyone smoked then. So they would bring it home to, like, their parents.
Did you ever make an ashtray for your mom? That'd have been a cute gift.
No, the only thing I ever made for my mom was a jewelry box out of a Tupperware with glued on
Macaroni?
hard beans.
Oh, it was hard beans. I thought it was the macaroni, hard macaronis. I remember those.
What a shit gift. It was a fucking full-size Tupperware
I remember
with just white and black beans.
I remember I made for my, I don't know why I thought this would be nice to give her, but I made my mom, like, it was a picture of the macaronis, but it was a picture of me. It wasn't anything to her. It was like, here's a picture of me.
I'm thinking about imagine like rich families that have like the super aesthetic kitchens and everything is so precise.
Oh, yeah.
And then your kid just wants their art on their fridge and they're like,
Doesn't fit the aesthetic.
It's just not.
Yeah.
That shit would happen now.
But I
for
do
sure.
want a wall in my house of like my kids' pictures
Me
because I
too.
think the way kids draw sometimes it's like Basquiat. It just looks like it's so perfect that like you as an adult can't recreate how a kid can draw.
Yeah.
I think it's
but
cool to
putting
have it
those
in like a
cool
basement.
frames, just having
Yeah.
like in a really cool wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
You like every time they do a new drawing, you just replace it. It's like
Or I just pick the best of the week that I think fits the aesthetic. That sounds terrible, but
it makes them feel like I feel like if you're picking like between like 4 pictures, you're like this one's the best. I feel like it'd make them feel like they're like working for a goal, like they're drawing out different pictures and only one is good, and that's real life.
should we
Fucking
do the
hard.
Wordle today as a group?
I hate Wordle now. I'm done.
I like
you
it.
already know what it
Gets your
is.
brain going. It's like eating a spoonful of sugar in the morning. It gets your fucking.
I'm not like as soon as it got bought by New York Times, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the words after. It's just not
It's
as fun.
not fun anymore.
It's words you've never heard of, and you're like, this is stupid.
were the words fun before New York Times bought it?
It was fun because everybody can do it. Like a 10-year-old would be able to answer.
Oh, God.
Like there was one the other day that I literally didn't even know what the word was, but it was just from guessing because there was only a few letters left, and I'm like, well, don't even know what that was.
Yeah, it was like
that
it was like gangle or something. It was like, all right.
There was
Nobody knows.
rupee the other day.
Rupee.
Rupee,
Yeah.
Rupee.
It's a currency.
Oh, can we see that $6.5 million house next week?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we talked about it in the deleted episode. That's why.
Oh shit.
There's a house that is a complete fucking disaster. That's worth $6.5 million.
$6.5
And they're trying to fucking sell it, and we think it's absolutely ridiculous. And it's down the street, so we want to go check it out and film it.
Little house tour with us.
If you guys are gonna make fun, you can go. 4 people, huh?
Was that on the?
Was that on the deleted one? 4
Everything.
people.
Yeah.
Everything.
I know. It was. Why was it such a good episode?
I know.
That's so
I wish we were able to fucking recover that
That's
shit.
gonna be posted. It should be on Patreon by the time this episode comes out.
Let's hope, yeah. Patreon.com/Zane and Heath. It should be up by that time. Unless
See deleted accidental lost episodes. You can see our
Yup.
bonus high episodes.
Very
early
good.
access to this every single week, ad free. We do Q&As every single month. You also get to have a place in our private Discord.
and I also post some booty pictures on there too if you guys want to go check that out too.
Little ass.
Yeah.
Just a little.
That's
ass.
little ass.
Shake that ass.
They got a little hair on top of my ass too. It's like that. What do you call that, Heath? I've
you
never,
do it. Let me see.
I've never heard of a tuft before.
He's got that
A
little
tuft couch.
Like a tuft. It's like a tail.
I think-
it's a
I think
tail.
it's so
it's like
gross.
a tail of a bunny. It's
He
a
has
tuft.
like back dimples.
Oh, just shave that,
just that.
Zane. Get some. Do you
I
want you
do.
sponsored by
us-
Manscaped?
I usually do. I know.
I'll do it for you because
for our OnlyFans.
That
That'll
is
be our first-
thicker than the hair on your head.
I know. I know. I usually get it, but I just forget
that's
sometimes.
where they done the transplant.
Okay, enough, guys.
It's a transplant.
give me a razor. I'll do it on the podcast.
Nice, man. Transplant.
Fine.
Nice.
Fine.
You want to hear an unethical life hack?
What? Ethical life hack?
They need to move the volume button down here. I keep screenshotting.
Yeah, me too.
I
all the
honestly
game.
wish the outlet for the charger was on top. God, it drives me insane.
Oh,
really?
Every time I'm in bed on my phone and it's on the charger and I want to just like set it here, the cord's in the way, then I'm
It
crimping it.
should
and
be
it's
up
just
top. It really.
But I
should
feel like
be.
if they put it on top, there's gonna be much more inconveniences.
No,
on
I
the
think
top.
it's much better if it's on top.
What are you talking about?
the
charger.
the charger to be at the top of the iPhone, because like setting your phone down, you can't like rest it with the charger in it. Every time I'm in bed, I'm laying there and it's like on my stuff, and then the charger's bent, and then it's like I would just rather
I
just
bet they
sit there.
can't
and
do it
it's
because
just-
the camera and shit's up there.
I'm just saying. I
think
wish
he's
it was
just,
on.
He's saying if it could work.
I just.
Okay.
and the side is just so Android. You can't do the side. That's
Hey,
on the fucking side.
This is an unethical life hack. So this is like if you live in an apartment with like a washer dryer. So look up your building's washer or dryer model on eBay and order a key for it. I haven't paid for laundry in 8 years and it cost me $8. Sleep like a baby knowing you're not paying for on-site laundry.
Wow.
Wait, can you repeat?
So
that? I
okay,
literally blacked
so you know
out.
the washer and dryer in like an apartment,
Okay.
or something
Like
like
a-
that.
a communal.
a
Yeah.
community one.
Yeah.
And with those you have to put in money, but if you have a key for it, it works. So just look up that model on eBay, pay for the key, and you'll never have to
Wow.
pay for it again.
It's genius.
Genius.
That is genius.
I was scraping for coins. When
And you
I
can
had
still,
to
like,
do
to this day,
laundry.
you can still buy those keys for those washing machines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
If the person sitting in front of you on a flight reclines their seat all the way back and leaves you with no room, turn on the air control above you to full blast and point it at the top of their head.
That's
Because they
funny.
won't move that.
Because then they'll be like, oh, like they'll hate that just the air is blasting on them the entire time.
That's
I like
funny.
that. It's
Yeah.
good.
Oh, real quick before you do, I want to add one in real quick. Somebody said if you have tires that are going bald, go to a rental car company, rent the same car that you have for the
No,
day.
don't
and
switch
then just swap them out, put your ones
No.
on the car, and then bring it back.
Damn.
Like if you just
That's
wanted to like
genius.
change your tires
But
out.
don't they check that
That's
when
what I
like
was
you
saying.
come back?
You would-
like they
you
go,
would-
they know the year.
You
or,
wouldn't
like,
wait until you got like wires showing through, but if you were just like a quick little swap, you know, or you got like a dented rim or
ooh.
something, just like a little minor upgrade.
Oh my gosh.
But I feel like they do thorough checks
Or
on each
or
car.
you have a tire that no, they
Are
don't
there
check
codes
it that much.
on tires? Like
They don't
individual
check
codes?
that shit.
Oh.
Or if you have like a nail in your tire and you just
We're
have
not-
like a
the
plug
nail-
in it,
the nail makes
just
sense,
fucking
yeah.
swap that shit
We're not
out.
recommending this as advice, but
Good hack.
It sounds like we are though.
Patricia
but-
just had to
Honestly-
pay for a new tire.
Scam the system. Do what you gotta do.
Okay, save business cards of people you don't like. If you ever hit a parked car, accidentally just write sorry on the back and leave it on the windshield.
That's
Oh
funny.
no,
That's funny.
Oh,
Wow.
that is quite unethical.
that's messed up.
If you have a significant unexplained employment gap that is hurting your resume, claim that you were providing full-time end-of-life care for a grandparent or an older relative.
Okay.
That's a little dark too.
No, I
Yeah,
think that's
it's like
smart.
calling in sick and saying something happened to a relative.
Yeah, like
it's just
Susie.
like bad. That's bad juju. Can't do that shit.
Oh no, in your last year of college, lose your student ID and get a new one. The expiration date will reset and you can get another 4 years of discounts. I don't
it.
know if that's true. Mine didn't even have an expiration date on my college ID, so.
Yeah, I don't think any of ours did.
I still like signing up for like Adobe and stuff. I still use my Broward College login to have the student discount.
Really? To this day?
You just have to have like a college email.
Play the system.
Okay, I don't know if this could work, but it is interesting. Buy the cheapest tickets available for a sporting event. Once inside, check Ticketmaster and StubHub for better seats that didn't sell and go sit there.
Every sports event, every concert, I always buy the last row seat. And then I go into StubHub, SeatGeek, all of them, and I take notes and pictures of what's still available, like an hour before the show. And then I go and I get the best seat.
Wow. We're first hand. It works.
Do you buy the second ticket or you just go take the seat that's not there?
You just go take the seat because no one's going to claim it. No one's going
Right.
to sit there. But unless it's like section based where they're like, I need to see
Right,
it. And
right.
you got to do some photoshopping, which can get you in
The
some
worst-
serious trouble.
The worst is when you end up in a seat that someone did buy at the very last second. And then they come up and they take it, and then you have to scramble to find another one on your list. It just becomes a shit show, especially when you're at like a stadium, like
Right.
Staples Center. It
Yeah.
gets messy, but it's all worth
Well,
it.
if you want to do that, best way you can do it is go to SeatGeek.
That's right. Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our next sponsor of this episode, SeatGeek.
Live events are back, baby, which means you can get $20 off tickets at SeatGeek with promo code UNFILTERED.
And if you don't know what SeatGeek is, it is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super simple. We've got the app right here, baby. Show them.
Come on, baby, locked and loaded.
Whether it's concerts, basketball, football, festivals, or more, SeatGeek puts tickets from all over the web into one place to make buying super simple.
SeatGeek rates every ticket from 0 to 10 to make sure you are getting a good deal. Green means good, and red means bad.
And every ticket on SeatGeek is backed by their buyer guarantee, so you can shop for tickets with confidence.
And don't worry, guys, we've got the hookup. Use code UNFILTERED for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek.
I'm actually going to a comedian tonight with Mariah, Sebastian Maniscalco, and guess where I bought my tickets
You're
from?
going to a comedian?
I'm going to see a comedian.
I know. I'm so excited. I wish you bought me tickets too.
Oh, sorry. It was a Christmas
And I
present.
know you could afford it because you could get good prices at SeatGeek.
That's right, and you get a discount.
Well, damn. Let me know how that
will.
goes because yeah, I love Sebastian Maniscalco. Did Mariah get the tickets or you did?
I did.
You did. Where was my ticket?
I can't have a single date night. Let me enjoy
That's fine.
a
That's fine.
show with just her.
So if you want to go to a comedian show that you absolutely love, you want to take a girl or guy on a date, Or take your friends. Make sure to use our code UNFILTERED. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code UNFILTERED. Make sure to click the link in the description to download the app.
Again, use code UNFILTERED for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek. Thank you, SeatGeek, for giving Mariah and I a special night out away from Zane.
Thank you, SeatGeek. We love you.
Another one is make your edibles in the shape of dog treats and take them anywhere you want. If a drug dog finds them, his handler will think he's just being a silly boy.
So
Very
good.
Oh, sorry. He's just being a silly boy. Want some treats?
That's genius. How the fuck
That's amazing. Did you have one you were going to add? It looked like you were.
Yeah, my friend just told me a story. I don't know I forget the context building up to it, but she was at the airport with these cops who needed verification that something was her. So they needed 3 forms of verification of ID.
Yeah.
So they took her, she couldn't find, she lost her wallet, right? So she was trying to get her card back, something like that. They needed forms of ID, so they checked all her stuff. She had a letter, she had her some other ID, and then whatever. They were looking through her cards, and her fake was in there. The cops.
Shit.
Oh, no.
And her fake actually scans. Like, if they scan it, it'll go through. Like, she's
Right.
a really good fake. So they looked at it, and they said, "What is this?" Like, they knew right away. And she I don't know how she thought of this, but she said, "I go to a performing arts school, and I'm in the play, and we all had to get IDs for our characters."
No, come on.
No,
Like, the audience
and
is
they
looking
took
at the ideas.
And they took it because her other form of verification was her performing art. She goes to a performing arts
Right.
college or whatever.
Yeah.
And she had like, look, I go to performing arts, and she had proof that she went there, and they were like, okay.
It's a prop.
Yeah, she literally
Or
said
do
it
you
was a
think
prop for
they
the
knew it was
play.
bullshit, but they were surprised how quick she came up with that? So
I
they're
don't
just like, you know what?
I know. I was like, do you think
It
they
is
knew? She was
very
like, I
quick
don't know.
thinking. I feel like I would just be like, oh, I go to this school and my friend left their ID, so I grabbed it for him.
Yeah.
Why is her face on it?
Yeah, but it's her
It's her
face.
face on it.
Oh, I thought it. Okay, got it.
Heath, give the cop a go and say, I'm going to ask you one more time. That's one of those situations where you'd be like,
We're gonna try this one more.
Like if
time.
I was a girl, I would just be like, you're good to go.
You're like,
Performing arts.
Oh, okay. This one's kind of crazy. Okay. When I don't want to get caught plagiarizing off of Wikipedia, I translate the article to French, then Hindi, then back to English, and chip off grammatical errors and get praise for my hard work.
Wow.
Because you know how when you cycle
Yeah.
it through,
Yeah.
it just starts jumbling around. So then you get like a whole new.
But I feel like it fucks it up so much where I feel like it's.
But I feel like you could still piece it back together.
I would
and
not want to go through all
that
that.
seems like
would.
more work than just
writing the
Yeah,
damn
just
essay.
do it.
It makes it easier though. It
Just
makes
don't
I
plagiarize.
plagiarized my entire way through high school. Like I would copy
you
and paste.
now.
I know. I copy paste everything, and I would go through and just I would look up synonyms of are, synonyms of is, and I just did that
my
with
God.
every fucking word, and I got through.
maybe that's why we don't like reading. Because we plagiarized everything and spark notes, and the people that actually were doing the work ended up just liking to read.
And they're getting paid,
I never went on.
they read good.
and they read good.
I never, ever, ever went on Spark Notes because I didn't want that attached to me because I literally thought people would get arrested for it. I thought plagiarism was the worst thing you can do.
I mean, it
in
is.
middle school.
It is though.
It is in the real world, like law.
Yeah.
But when people said Spark Notes, I didn't even want to look at their
It sounded
computer,
bad.
like it on, or like they would print them out. And they would just like have like all their, that would be like their notes or whatever. And I
Yeah.
was like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. Like,
Do
I
you-
just thought I would go to hell.
Do you remember SparkNotes would sell the book in a shorter version?
Yes.
That's how it started.
Oh, really? I always
Before
just
the
like went
internet.
online.
Yeah, yeah.
Jordan, have you heard about my my plagiarizing story in middle school, right? I plagiarized an entire essay of Pocahontas in history class, and I went up and I started reading my essay. It was like a public thing in class, so I started reading, and after the first sentence, the teacher walks to her desk, pulls out a paper from her
no.
or maybe her laptop or something. She pulls out her paper and then goes right next to me and finishes my essay
Oh no!
in front of the whole class. It was so fucking embarrassing.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I got in deep trouble for that.
Oh, that's
You know what? I'm not gonna. I think my dumbass, even the pictures that were on the article, I think I took the pictures and like put it in another spot.
You didn't know. It was a different time. You didn't know.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know. How will they know?
Imagine that, like someone getting that shit on TikTok. That'd be fucking insane. Just like a teacher walking up and just finishing your essay.
Do you remember back in the day? I think it was Vine, but there was a company that was paying people to advertise it where they would do your homework and write your papers for you.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, they still promote that app. They just.
How is that possible?
It's unethical. I don't think it's illegal.
Do you remember what it was called?
Oh no.
They were just promoting on Snapchat like a year and a half, 2 years ago.
How? Like, I don't get that.
You pay other people to write your essays for you in college and high school. It's insane.
That is crazy.
I think now it's illegal to promote shit like that.
I think
don't
it's
know.
a loophole. I don't think it's illegal because there's someone out there who wants to write an essay for you.
Yeah.
And it's privately. You give them the prompt and everything. You're going to pay them what, a couple $100? And if they're a good writer, they can whip that out in like less than 2 hours.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal to have
it's
someone.
bad. You shouldn't do it.
It's-
But I
no, it's
think
bad, but
they
it's not
can.
illegal.
Yeah.
One of my friends is really, really smart and figured out how to hack the system. He still goes to school right now.
What's his name?
I don't want to put him on blast. But basically, he tells one person that he'll give them the last half of all the answers. So say it's like 100-question quiz. He goes, I'll give you the last 50. You give me the first 50. Then he goes to another friend and goes, you give me the first 50. I'll give you the last 50. So this person's giving him this person's giving him this, and then he's just swapping them.
What?
So now he's getting all the answers, and he's helping them out.
Wow.
Fucking now that is
He's
being
literally
fucking smart.
just the middleman. He's just.
That's brilliant. That's a perfect pyramid scheme. Like
That is, he told me that, and I was like, you are something else. You don't even need to do the work. That's so
fucking
clever.
insane.
like for like a homework assignment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that cannot be taught in school. Thank you very much.
That's right.
But wait, how would he get the first round of answers?
I go, Zane, give me 1 through 50.
What are you gonna give me?
The other half.
The other
But
half,
how
but he gets it from
he
the
is
other
doing
guy.
But how are you getting that first? You know what I
It's
mean? You
gotta
have to
start
exchange.
somewhere.
You got to exchange.
He's
Yo.
giving second 50. You're giving me first 50. I go, thank you. He gives me this. I go, there you go.
But
Now-
they're not getting anything back from you in that.
Yes, he is because he gets it from the
No.
other person.
I know what he's thinking.
I'm gonna give you the first
can
50
I'm gonna help.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
helping you. It starts from the outside in. So he asked this person for first 50, this person for second 50. Now he has both. So now
Right.
he's gonna switch.
God, I
So
thought it
he-
was. I thought it was like a direct exchange. I thought you needed to have yours
I
ready
think he
in
has
order for
nothing.
yours.
No,
to
it
get
doesn't
the
need to be
50.
right there. Just be like, I'm gonna work on it. Send me it when you're done. Send me it when you're done.
God, okay, so it was like.
Yeah.
I thought it was like right there in exchange. Like
Or-
you're
or
giving
if you
it
get-
while he's
Starts
giving
with
it.
As long
Got
as you
it.
get one from one person, you're good.
Because I'm thinking in school, like you're seeing him in school and you're giving him
Oh
the
no,
fucking,
you're not sitting there at the
exchanging.
same time, like
Yeah.
in a classroom. This
That's
is,
my brain. You
I
know?
don't know. People are gonna be like, it's gonna be interesting what people are gonna do after they listen to that. Someone's gonna try to pull it off, and they're like, "Oh, you listen
yeah.
to the Unfiltered podcast?" Yeah, I heard that too.
Wow, that's like that fucking.
now they're
blew
gonna be
my
like,
mind.
exchange on 3. You send me.
God, I'm pissed that like I wish I could just
wish
go back
that-
to high school
I
and like
know.
do that.
And especially now, since like most shit is online, you can take every class online.
Do they still have the answers in the back of textbooks like they used to have?
The
when we went to
odds.
school? Like the odds.
Probably.
That's
I
crazy
bet it's
how they
all
had
on
that.
An iPad now, dude. I don't like.
I get having that, so it's like a reference to see if you're getting it right. Because the homework was always evens. You know what I mean? But you would do the odd just to like practice to make sure like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm getting it right.
Yeah,
I kind of liked having it. All right, guys. So that's it for the episode. Thank you so much for watching.
very good.
Yeah. Again, make sure if you want to check out the BTS and all the extra goodies we have on Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath. We also have the best coffee in the world if you haven't tried it. And if you have, you would vouch for us. We have cake cups and also ground coffee in a bunch of different flavors, Tahitian vanilla, cinnamon French toast, whatever you want to get.
Zane did those.
Cinnamon French toast. Cremota.com to get your coffee.
Good for coffee and a macarena. What's it called?
Maraca?
Maraca.
I almost said macchiato.
Oh my God. All right, guys. We love you so much. We'll see you next week.
Thank you guys. Bye.
See ya.